Hello people of the web and YouTube, DK here, and today I'm going to be talking about the PlayStation Classic and if it's now worth getting. This device came out and most people were put off by it by the start, either by the choice of games that it came with or the fact that there was cheaper and better hardware available at the time. Now it is 2019, the device has been price cut to oblivion and it has been hacked wide open. Is it worth grabbing? Well, the answer is yes. You can get these things as low as $15 or even lower on eBay. I got my PS Classic for about $20 at the local Dollar General on sale, and for that price, you can't really beat it. This thing has as much power as the Pi3 Model B, if not a little bit more. The only thing this thing does lack, however, is dedicated Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. But thankfully with the mods available, these two downsides aren't as much of a hassle as you might think. Also, speaking of the mods, you know the measly 20 games that came on this device? Well, you can now add your own, even NTSC games which run at the full 60 Hz. And you can do all this with mods like Bleem Sync or Auto Bleem. And if you're worried about how well they perform, don't be. If you ever messed with the Pi Model B, well, Model 3B, the performance of the PS Classic is exactly the same, if not a little bit more efficient at times. The device uses the same emulator as the Raspberry Pi when it comes to, well, emulating PS1 games, and that is PSX Rearmed. To prove it, I opened up one of my favorite games that I used to play as a kid, and as you can see, it crashes in the same spot on the Pi 3 as well as on the PS Classic. But don't let that fool you, the compatibility rate with PS1 games is high. You can play about 95% or so of all PS1 games with no issues at all or crashes. And if you mod the PS Classic, it is definitely worth it, especially since you can grab one cheaper than the Pi 3B currently. It can also even run the same emulators as the Pi thanks to RetroArch while coming with the mods such as Bleem Sync and, well, Auto Bleem. But if emulating other consoles isn't your thing, you can just use this to play PS1 games with the native UI. However, I do recommend going above and beyond just to install your own theme or to download a theme online and put it on a device. Cause the skin and UI that this thing comes with stock, it just kinda sucks, and you don't have to worry about messing up the PS Classic here, cause everything is loaded through the USB, and if you want to go back to the stock look on your PS Classic, all you have to really do is pull the USB drive out if you decide you don't want themes or your other modded games to, well, be on the system. Now I think it's time to come to a conclusion. I rambled on for far too long in this video, so let's just get to the point. Is this something that you should get? Well, it's up to you pretty much. If you want a Raspberry Pi, get a Raspberry Pi, but if you just want something to emulate PS1 games quickly and easily, I recommend getting the PS Classic in that scenario. The PS Classic is a great device to mod overall, and the software is only getting better as time goes on. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video or I missed something when it comes to the PS Classic that you want me to see, let me know. But for now, I'm gonna leave this video off here. TTPK signing off. Peace. Now this Raspberry Pi, it blows that small computer that I put in the giant Game Boy out of the water. It runs proof. In the guide, I'm gonna be using an alternate clock point. So I extended my wire out.